The OSSC is based on FGPA technology, which allows the absolute best quality output available to convert old retro consoles to a HDMI TV signal. Quite simply put, all your old retro consoles will work with this device on your modern TV at the absolute best quality and compatibility. Consoles included are Ps1, Ps2, Dreamcast, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo 64, Commodore Amiga, Atari Jaguar, and the list goes on. In this video, I'm about to find out how it works and what it's all about. So a good friend has borrowed me his. Mr. Kennedy, cheers again, mate. Here it is. He's made a nice 3D printed case for it. Now, I was looking at buying one of these a while ago, mainly because it boasts upscaling and all that kind of stuff. I've had a little test of it on various consoles. I can't really tell the difference if I'm honest with you. I've got a cheap HD upscaler from China. That does me. This also does not work with my AVerMedia Portable 2 Plus capture card, which is a bit of a disappointment. I know you can tweak these things and you can get them like maybe a little bit more sharper than just the settings out the box, but today I'm just going to be looking at, you know, what this is like out the box. £150 off Amazon, reduced from £189. If it worked with my capture card, I'd keep it, and I'm really not going to buy another capture card just to use that. So let's crack on. Right, so first things first, we're going to test it on my trusty Amiga 1200. Looking at the screen straight out the box, I cannot see any difference. In fact, if I'm honest, the normal RGB to SCART actually looks better and brighter. The only thing it's done is where the SCART kind of like at workbench here, it's sort of like centralized it. But again, as I say, in the settings you could probably change all that, but I'm not going to bother with that today. Let's see what we can really. Let's have a game on, eh? Let's have. Can't go wrong with a bit of Robo God. No, I can't really see any difference. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the normal RGB to SCART just straight into the television in a minute and just see if there's any difference. Right, well, on the OSSC, we're currently AV1 RGBS outputting at 313p, 15.62 kilohertz going into the box, coming out 49.92 hertz. It looks slightly better. As I say, it's more centralized than your normal RGB to SCART. It's only about here, I think. But I'll put it in with SCART, I'll run the same game, and we'll see where we're at then. Right, I'm currently running RGB to SCART, and already I can see that this is slightly better. It seems to be a little bit more vivid, more brighter, more colourful. Again, I could probably change it on the OSSC, but this is straight out the box settings. Yeah, that looks really nice now, really nice and bright. Not a real difference, if I'm honest. These OSSCs, they're just really for tellies that haven't got the inputs. I've got a SCART lead on the back of that, so I just input my PS1, Xbox original, PS2 and Amiga straight into the back. Obviously, if you haven't got one and you've got a modern 4K TV, these OSSCs will, you know, they're a godsend. But is it enough for me to buy one? I don't know. Right, on to the next console. Right, next up, PS1 Ridge Racer high res demo. The PS1, I must say, looks quite nice with it, but if I was to plug that in again direct to the television, I would pretty much get a full screen. Again, you could probably change the settings. I'm not interested. I'm just purely just out the box settings, but it does look rather nice. Just get that off the menu off. See, low pass filter. Sometimes if you turn it off, you can get like slightly sharper image, but what I've noticed with that is the screen starts to shake. But I'm told if you change some sort of sync, whatever, I don't know. But this is running really nice. And if you haven't played this high-res demo, I'd recommend you buy Ridge Racer Type 4, because you get the demo free with it, and it is just Ridge Racer 1 high-res. It is beautiful, pretty much like the arcade. So what I'll do, I'll plug the SCART directly into the back of the TV and I'll see what it looks like. Right now, this is without the OSSC, and as you can see, I've got a full screen image, but it is blocky, really blocky. It's nice though, runs really nice, that 50-60 Hz. And just out of interest, we have got 15 kilohertz and we're outputting a 50 Hz RGBS 625i. So next console, right, Xbox original. For me, this is the one I find the most disappointing. Why? Because I thought that if you plugged your Xbox into the OSSC, it will upscale it. Now again, it probably will, and someone has mentioned if you buy certain leads, you can have better resolution, more sharper image. It's connected, is it component? I think it's component or composite. So basically what you do is you connect your 3 wires from your Xbox, it's a special lead, and then your audio is on a separate connection. It works well, it doesn't output full screen. Again, you can probably get more thingos. But to me, that just looks like it does if I plugged the normal component leads in. So, or composite leads, whatever they are. So that is one of the main reasons why I wanted one of these in the first place. My favourite game on the Xbox original, Outrun 2, I would have loved to capture it and just, you know, upload it to the channel. If you mod the Xbox, I'm told, you can get full screen. I've done widescreen settings on the Xbox before I started it. It just gave me this. It's nice and centralized, don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know, again, it looks a bit too dark. It doesn't look as bright and vivid as it would if it come out of this, straight into the telly. What are we outputting? Well, we're going at 15 in, 15.62 kilohertz. We're on AV2, and we're outputting 50 hertz at 625i. So, I mean, you know, everything works as it should. It's nice sound, stereo sound. Would I like to see, as I say, a bit more clearer. So what I'll do, I'll disconnect from the OSSC and I'll pop it straight into the TV and we'll see where we are. Right, Xbox original plugged in with the lead it was shipped with. That composite lead, whatever it is, or I don't know, composite components, whatever. We'll go with composite because it was yellow. And again, a bit more vibrant, a bit more vivid. Full screen. Looks really nice if I'm honest. Could do it being a little bit sharper. But hey ho. Again, you could probably tweak the OSSC. These are just out the box settings. Nice to see Outrun 2 full screen though. And I tell you what, I forgot how friggin' loud these Xboxes original were. It sounds like a fucking jet's just about to take off.
Air Force One, you are clear for takeoff.
The noise out of that. Right, last but not least, the mighty PS2. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. To this day, my favourite GTA. Again, it's give me this little square format. Looks a little bit dull, although I know the sun's just rising on the game, but what are we outputting here? We are RGBS 625i, AVI 1, 15.62 going in, 50 Hz coming out. Yeah. I've turned off the low pass filter as well. It makes it slightly better. So what I'll do, I'll turn the OSSC off just before I punch this woman's head in. And I'll show you what it's like. Give me your money, bitch. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, that's. Go ahead.
You wanna get slipped, bitch?
You wanna get slipped, bitch? Bing, 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 bing. $5. $5. Right, let's switch to SCART. Right, we've got the SCART cable directly plugged into the back of the TV. Now the image is a lot more vibrant, a lot more colourful, but however stretched. Still looks nice, still runs the same. But yeah, still a good game regardless of how you play it really. But yeah.
I need that shit you drive.
What a game. What a game. As you can see, I haven't played it for a while. Where's the skate track? Let's jump up the car. Whee! Right, well that's it. I'm all out of consoles. I don't think I've got anything left to test. Apart from PC. It's got VGA input. To be honest with you, I can't be asked. Right, if you're still here and you're still watching, cheers. Thanks a lot, much appreciated. And also, whoever subscribed over the last 2 weeks, thank you very much. My subscriber count has shot up 100 in 2 weeks. So that's, you know, must be doing something good. Someone must like me. Anyway, the purpose of today's video was just to see if it would work with my capture card. Unfortunately, it doesn't. If anyone out there does know of any capture cards that do work with this OSSC, please let me know. I'd love to capture some footage of Outrun 2. Other than that, I wouldn't buy one because I've got my RGB to SCART anyway, and that does me, to be honest with you. Other than that, great little device. If you haven't got a telly with them inputs, well, why haven't you? Because if you're a retro gamer, you should. And as always, guys, cheers for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.